I just want to take a moment to reflect on Tyler. Tyler was a he was a nice guy. Eventually, he became nice. Tyler, he was a bully. He was a jerk. I miss him. He was an alcoholic, hot-tempered. Tyler. He, at one point, was potentially one of the strongest characters on the show. Why? I said I wouldn't do this. Let's all remember Tyler as the guy who just couldn't beat Klaus. Man, it must suck for Tyler to go down, to die, and never even beat Klaus. That's all he really wanted, was to just beat Klaus. But in the end, not only did he not beat Klaus, but his girl at the time slept with Klaus. Damn. This is real life shit. This shit is happening in real life. What is going on, you guys? Thank you for joining me again on Christopher's Couch. I am Christopher, and today I will be reviewing The Vampire Diaries, Season 8, Episode 5, Baby Bump. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a scale from now on. I'm gonna have a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 2 being this episode was pointless. There was some stupid shit in it. 4 to 5 was like, I could have, not even watched this episode and would have been okay. 6 to 7 is like, the episode was like, it was just steady pace. Like, it was barely good. 8 to 9 is gonna be like, man, it was like fluctuating. It was like, but then it was like, but then, that's 7, that's 8 and 9. And then 10 is gonna be like, god damn, give this episode alone a trophy. That's what 10 is gonna be. 10 is gonna be like, this shit had everything in it. Like, this shit had everything I was looking for. This shit had everything you could want. This episode, based off of that scale I just told you, I would say would be I'm gonna put that at 6 and 7. I'm gonna put that as a 6 and 7. I'm gonna put that as a 7 and 8. It was like this, in my opinion. But let's talk about it. Where do I start? I want to start with Celine. I mean, the babysitter. You can't trust these people. You can't just trust everybody with your kids. Man, I was looking at her actions. I'm like, man, she's showing these girls how to do spells. She's I don't know, is she I mean, clearly she was allowing them to siphon off of her, but I wonder why. I mean, closer to the end she was like, they helped me stay young or something. So is them siphoning off of her? Could it be possible that when they're siphoning off of her, that she's, I guess, taking some of their power too? Because, I mean, if you think about it, we've only seen her feed off of one person, which was that assistant. And like Sybil said, they have to feed off of bad people in order for them to stay young and look healthy and stuff like that. But we've only seen her feed off of one person. So maybe with these girls and their magic, she doesn't necessarily even need to feed off of anybody because somehow they're keeping her young. That could be a possibility. I don't know. But all I know is, I mean, this with the babysitter, the shit was just crazy. I mean, I was looking at these girls and how they react to her, and I'm thinking these girls treating her like she gonna be their next mommy or something. I was like, damn, they like holding on her hand. One little girl had her like butt kind of on her hand, kind of on Celine's butt. I was like, dang, Celine is really just taking these girls. You know what? Where's the loyalty? Seriously, where's the loyalty? These girls, man, you know what? These girls is doing stuff behind their parents' back. This is crazy. This is just crazy. But, man, it looks like Celine is teaching them the summonings. They about to do some summoning jutsu. Look, that's what it look like they're about to do. They are about to summon Cade. I'm getting real hype for Cade. Really hype. Hope this man doesn't disappoint. He better be able to do some shit. I wanna be able to put this man on a scale. I wanna be able to put his name up there with Klaus, Kai, do Silas. Do I wanna put it? Yeah, I'll say Silas. Minus that Indian guy with the travelers. Just cut that man out. I want to be able to put him way up there, and let's hope he can get up there. But yeah, looks like they're about to summon this man, and the babysitter Celine is teaching them the summoning technique, the summoning jutsu, and they burnt that assistant's body. Man, this is strange. I don't know what to think about this. I mean, I thought the assistant was gonna be super important. I mean, she had the mark of Cade tattooed on her. I really thought that she was gonna last longer than what she did, but I mean, this is the 5th episode, so she only lasted 3.5 episodes. Man, that sucks. But other than that, I mean, Celine kidnapped them kids. She just straight up took them. You can't trust these people. You can't trust them nowadays. Damon. Damon's just going through so much, man. It's just sad. Man you show up to Tyler's funeral already with graves dug. I'm like, hey, when I saw it, I was like, hey, Damon, you a real nigga. You real cool. But even I know you can't take all 4 of them people. Come on, don't try and play that. I called Damon's bluff. He wasn't gonna be able to take them. Now, shout out, because I'm not gonna lie, every season Damon has been consistent. Damon has that, and that's what I like about that character. He has always never been afraid to do what is necessary to get whatever the job and his mission done. Never. He is never afraid to go outside of that box like other characters have been able to. You think anyone else would have been? I mean, I'll say Stefan stepped out of that box once, and that's when he was trying to get back. He was trying to get back at Klaus. That was the only time he stepped out of the box. Other than that, Damon has always stepped out of the box to get the job done. And this episode, he didn't disappoint. He did it again. You know, feeding Matt his blood, saying, "I will snap this guy's neck. You'll be having two weights today, Tyler and Matt." Man, Damon just doesn't disappoint. But I'm still hurt. I mean, I like where he's going with this connection with Sybil, and even by the end we get Sybil and Damon. So what are we gonna call that? Sybil Dane? Sybilmon? Sybilmon. That's what we're gonna call that team. We have Stefan and Caroline. We had We had Caroline and Klaus. What is that? What was their name? What was their name? Kara. I forgot what the fuck their name was. And Stefan and Caroline's what? Steph Claire? I don't know. But we're gonna call the tag team of Sybil and Damon Sybilmon. I know it sounds like a Digimon. It's the best I could come up with. If you can come up with something better, how about you tell me what you can come up with better? But we're gonna call him that. Sybil basically tell Damon, because Damon goes to her and he's like, why am I still helping you? Why am I still doing this? What's possessing me to, still help you? And then Sybil basically tell him, it's you. You want to be here. But you know what? If you want to go turn your humanity back on, then go do it. Go meet up with your brother and with your friends and family and see how that goes. See how things work out when you start feeling things again. And if it doesn't work out, I'll find you. And she did, and he did. He went to Stefan, was telling Stefan pretty much like how he was feeling and what's happening, and it's basically really the same stuff he's been saying, that he doesn't want to go to hell, and everything he's done, he's already been marked and all this other stuff. And pretty much Stefan and Caroline, they put him down with the intent of locking him up for however long they can. And so that's what they did. They locked him in a coffin with chains that I assume was draped in vervain maybe, and locked him away. Sybil was able to get out of the armory. Not only did she get out, but she took her instrument, her tuning fork, with her. So really curious as to now, how are they going to be able to block either of the sisters' psychic abilities now because they don't have the tuning fork. But who? Well, no, I was gonna no, that wouldn't work. But yeah, so she Sybil goes, she finds Damon, and they have a little heart-to-heart. Damon says, you know what, I was feeling a little feelings, but this isn't for me. That's not what I want. I'm all yours. That's what he said. When he said that, I was like, man, Mystic Falls is in for a rude awakening. Because Damon alone is hard to handle. But Damon and a siren, I mean, when they start humming, I mean, fucking shit happens. People start doing what they don't want to do. Glasses start breaking. I mean, when she broke out the army, she just had her hand on the thing and it started cracking. I'm like, what? Is this a new ability? What are you doing? How is that thing even breaking? Are you reaching? Are your hums, like, are they at a certain frequency? And if you higher that frequency or something, then it's able to do more than what it usually does or something? I don't know. But she's with Damon. And Damon pretty much pledges 100% loyalty to her. So, hey, what is gonna happen next? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, there's so much that them two can do. But I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like Sybil, I feel like they're still gonna beat Celine and possibly Cade with the help of Sybil. Like, something tells me Sybil is gonna end up helping them. Because, in her backstory, she was the good girl, so maybe there's still some good girl in there. Someone just gotta do a talk her into it. If they need that help, they can call Naruto. Naruto will talk you off a ledge real quick. Naruto could talk Darth Vader out of coming off the dark side. Know what I'm saying? That's Naruto. Shouts out to him. Love that guy. Matt, I just feel so sorry for Matt. He's been through so much. He really has. I mean, even Damon pointed that out. He doesn't even know. I don't even know how Matt stayed human this entire series. Like, the whole thing. I mean, he's had vampire blood in him so many times. Matt has just been around. This whole series, Matt has been around. This man has been through, so he's been through just a little bit less than Stefan, because in my opinion, honest opinion, I feel like Stefan has been through the most than everybody on that fucking show. I mean, I felt like the writers hated Stefan's character, the shit that they put him through. But same thing was with Matt. I feel like Matt has been through so much shit too, and it just keeps on adding on. Especially with the death of Tyler, they were like best friends. But you find out that Tyler has been researching the sirens, and within his death, he ends up sending the information about the sirens to Matt. So Matt was the first person to get the pictures of Celine and stuff, but he's never seen Celine until the end with Caroline showing the pictures. And I was happy because I was like, man, if this dude Matt don't show somebody them pictures, I'm gonna be real pissed. I don't want to wait till the next episode where he somehow maybe sees Celine and then he says, shit, that's the girl from the pictures. No. So I'm happy he showed them to her. Another good thing was we got Enzo back. I never really cared for Enzo, to be honest, and the whole Enzo and Bonnie thing together, that shit like blew my mind. I would have never thought that would have ever happened, to be honest with you. Like Enzo and Bonnie, I would have thought maybe Bonnie and Damon would have had something going on before Enzo and Bonnie, but it happened, and Enzo turned his humanity off. And Caroline was able to help Bonnie with some advice by basically telling her how she was able to turn her humanity back on. And Bonnie used that to her advantage, knowing that, Stefan's main thing is abandonment. As you all know, Enzo's family abandoned him when he was being tortured. Damon abandoned him. Damon and Stefan's mom, who turned him, she abandoned him. So he has abandonment issues, and Bonnie realized that. So setting the house on fire and saying that I'm not gonna go anywhere. On a side note, I thought Bonnie got her powers back. That sucked, because she was using a dark object to keep Enzo in the house, but I thought she had her powers back. But no, it's not that. She was just using dark magic. But she stayed in the house while it was burning, and she was about to die, and Enzo ended up turning his humanity back on. So shout out to Enzo and Bonnie. I wish y'all the best of luck. I know my friend that watches this show, who is in love with Cat Grams, is probably sending hate letters to the guy that plays as Enzo. But I wish you guys the best of luck. Other than that, I thought that this episode, like I said, was like on my scale. What did I say? 5 and 6? Or 6 and 7? I think I said 6 and 7. I don't know. But it was like one of them unnatural current flows or whatever. It was going up and it was fluctuating. Not really high, but like a little current. I thought it was good. Can't wait till the next episode and see what else happens. I really want to know more about Cade. And yeah, I thought it was good. I was attached to this. I like that they was able to give Tyler, his funeral, see him off. And I like the ending with Stefan saying, you got to create memories because you don't know who's next to die or when you're gonna die. So let's just continue to make memories. I thought it was kind of selfish a little bit, because it's like, Stefan got Caroline, Bonnie's got Enzo. So Matt and Lark were like fucking third wheels. Everyone, the Caroline is playing with Stefan and shit and lovey-dovey, and Enzo and blah, blah, blah. Enzo and Bonnie are being lovey-dovey. I thought maybe Stefan was being selfish when he did that, because he know damn well you playing with a Lark's girl, you playing with a Lark's baby mamas. I think Stefan did that on purpose. I really think he did. I think he knew what he was doing. Shame on this man, leaving a Lark to be writing letters to a girl who's in a sleeping beauty trance. Shame on you. Shame on you. That because it was somewhat because of you that Matt girl died. That he shot his own girl. That his own fiance. I gotta tell you, sometimes Stefan can be selfish. And this last few minutes, this man was selfish. Real selfish. But I enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks, and always thanks for taking the time to look at my reviews, listen to what I have to say. Even though you guys don't have to, you probably watch the first 5 minutes and then turn it off. Whatever. But it's okay. The fact that you're taking the time to even look at it is all I need. So thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, deuces.